Greetings. The following is an example of a classical Hatha yoga class. It's about 75 minutes in duration. And for this class, you will require obviously a yoga mat. Some people will find it beneficial to sit on a cushion, as there is some seated work at the beginning for about 10 or 15 minutes, or a soft yoga block just to elevate the hips and make yourself a little more comfortable. Also, during this class, we follow a format where we open with a Sanskrit mantra. As well, there is a series of asanas that we do during this practice, and we finish with a final lengthy Shavasana. So whenever you're ready, we'll begin the class relaxing in Shavasana. Lying down on your mat, palms facing up, arms at a 45-degree angle, and the feet are separated mat width apart. Continue in your Shavasana. The feet mat width apart. Palms are facing up. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Taking a long, slow inhale through the nose. And a long, slow exhale through the nose. Feel the belly rise on the inhale. Soften back towards the spine upon exhale. And taking a moment, begin to scan your body, starting at the feet, slowly working your way up to the crown of the head. Noticing any areas that feel tight or tense. And just visualize inhaling into these spaces. And with the exhale, invite them to relax and release. Continuing in this way to the crown of the head until the entire body is completely relaxed. Just feeling the weight of the limbs against your mat. Noticing the points of contact, the heels, the calves, the buttocks, the upper back and back of the head, the arms. Just allow gravity to take over with no resistance anywhere in the body. It's like water flowing through sand. Just relax. 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 Bringing your awareness back to the body. Begin to lengthen the breath, feeling the belly rise on the inhale and soften to the spine on the exhale. Begin to gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. Turn the arms and legs in and out. And on your next exhale, draw the ankles together and inhale the arms overhead. Stretch from fingertips to toes, reaching with the fingers, pointing the toes, filling the lungs. And as you exhale, release. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll to your right side, resting the right cheek on the right arm. Palm of the left hand, fingers spread wide, flat on the mat just in front of the chest. Take a few cleansing breaths here and visualize connecting down through that left palm to Mother Earth. Recognizing the dependency that we all have on this planet for our well-being. And resting just for another breath or two on that thought. And when you're ready, push into the left palm and we'll all come to a comfortable cross-legged position at the top of the mat. Sitting with the hands in yoga mudra, the index finger and thumb lightly touching. The eyes are closed as you inhale. Think of drawing the crown of the head up to the sky. And as you exhale, sitting upright and alert, but relax the shoulders, relax the facial muscles. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Exhale, relax completely. Inhale, chanting 3 ohms together. Aum. 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 Sahana vavatu, sahanao bonaktu, sahaviryam karavavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavai. Together. Aum Shanti Shanti Shanti. Aum Peace Peace Peace. Om Bolo Satguru Sivananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Bolo Swami Vishnudevananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to class. Continuing with eyes closed, sitting with the hands in yoga mudra, pranayama breathing, starting with Kapalabhati. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, completely squeezing out all the air with the diaphragm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and begin. Hun, two, 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 hun, hun, two, 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 hun, two. And exhale, completely squeeze out all the air. Inhale deeply, filling the lungs. Exhale. Inhale, comfortable breath, gently retaining this breath, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the facial muscles. Awareness on the resting in stillness on this spot while retaining the breath another 20 or 25 seconds. Om. Exhale and release. Continuing in seated position. Left hand remains in Yoga Mudra, and with the right hand we make Vishnu Mudra in preparation for alternate nostril breathing. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale completely, squeezing out all the air. Inhale, raising the right hand to the nose. Depress the right nostril with the thumb and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath, gently squeezing both nostrils, relaxing the right elbow, the right arm. Right elbow pointing down the center line of the body. Silent 16-second count. Right exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Right inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Gently squeezing the nostrils. Remembering to inhale and exhale for the duration of the count. Left exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Left inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Right exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Right inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Relaxing that right elbow and right shoulder. Left exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Left inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Right exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Right inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Left exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Left inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Right exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Right exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Retain the breath. Inhale, not exhale. Left exhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 7, Om 8. Gently bring the right hand back down to the knee, keeping the eyes closed and just breathing normally through both nostrils, allowing the breath to find a natural rhythm of its own. And paying attention to how the breath feels now compared to how it did at the start of the pranayama breathing exercises. Notice the ease of breath, fullness of breath, perhaps a sense of balance from left to right. And maintaining this inward focus with eyes closed. If you're sitting on a block, just shift your weight and set the block aside. Slowly rolling out into Shavasana once again. Keeping the awareness as you do on the breath. Bringing the feet mat width apart, palms facing up. The arms are at a 45-degree angle. Inhaling, and as you exhale, relax. On the next exhale, relax more deeply. And on the third exhale, relax completely. On your next exhale, draw the ankles together and inhale the arms overhead. Stretch from fingertips to toes, pointing the toes, filling the lungs, and as you exhale, release. Immediately inhale the knees up to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees, reaching for opposite wrists, forearms, elbows, whatever's available to you. Keeping the feet parallel and together. And as you inhale, think of bringing length from the crown of the head through the tailbone. And exhaling, hug the knees a little tighter to the chest. Gently rocking from side to side, massaging the kidneys in the lower back. And lightly cupping the knees with the fingers pointing down towards the toes. The arms are straight. Knees and ankles are together. As you breathe, keeping the knees together, make big circles slowly in one direction. And then reversing it slowly in the opposite direction. And coming back to neutral with arms straight. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, think of trying to bring the soles of the feet down to the mat. But the fingers won't let you do it. The fingers are resisting. As you do, feel the lower back engage with the mat. Continuing to breathe with long, slow inhales and exhales. As is the practice, whether you're moving or still. And reversing it now, bring the shins to parallel with the mat. And actively push the knees into the palms, feeling the abdominal muscles engage. Continuing to breathe, bringing energy into the body with each inhale. Focus with each exhale. And inhaling deeply. Now as you exhale, bring the soles of the feet down to the mat and slide the palms to the crease of the hips with the thumbs pointing towards each other and the fingers wrapped around the thighs. Keeping the knees bent, keeping the heels together. As you inhale, actively push now into the tops of the thighs, bringing length into the spine. And if you like, perhaps even gently rocking the knees from side to side as you continue to push into the thighs. Feeling the separation in the vertebral discs, releasing some of that tension from all the day-to-day sitting and standing. And finally, as you exhale, extend the legs out on the mat and inhale the arms overhead once again. Stretch from fingertips to toes. And as you exhale, release. Inhale the knees once again to the chest, this time reaching behind the thighs, below the knees. Engaging the core, begin to actively rock up and down the length of the spine. Inhaling as you draw the soles of the feet up and over the head. Exhaling as you rock forward, drawing the soles of the feet down to the mat. Feel each vertebrae on your mat as you move. Increasing momentum, moving with the breath. And eventually rocking all the way forward with enough momentum. See if you can come to stand without using the arms. Continuing with Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Standing 3/4 at the top of the mat. We'll bring the big toes to touch and the heels slightly apart. Palms are down and facing forward. If you like, with this beautiful sun in the evening, you can keep the eyes open and draw your gaze forward. Or if you prefer, keep the eyes closed throughout the practice. Feel the soles of the feet rooted down into the mat. Feel the calves engaged. The thighs are engaged. The core muscles are engaged by inhaling the belly button up and back towards the spine. And as you inhale, think of drawing the crown of the head up to the clouds. And as you exhale, simply relax the shoulders, the arms, the facial muscles. Standing tall, strong, immovable in your mountain pose. Awareness on the breath. Inhale, deeply filling the lungs. And as you exhale, bring the palms together at heart center, Namaskar. Inhale, reach up and arch back slightly. Exhale, engaging the core with a flat back. Come all the way down, fingertips alongside the toes, bending the knees only as much as you need for the fingers to reach. And if it's available, even pressing the palms down into the mat. Head is down and relaxed. Inhale once again. This time drawing the right foot way back, knee down, gaze up, filling the lungs. Retain the breath. Step the other leg back, finding a plank position. Straight, strong line of energy as the wrists are stacked directly under the shoulders, the ankles are together. Inhale once again. And as you exhale, gently drop the knees, the chest, and the forehead to the mat. Inhaling, slide forward, coming up into a baby cobra. Exhaling, tuck the toes, push back into an inverted V. Holding this first inverted V, think of actively pushing the palms away from the hips, bringing length into the spine as you inhale. Drawing the chest closer to the ankles. As you exhale, drawing the belly button closer to the thighs. Ankles are together. And if you like continuing with the breath, you can stay right here. Or if you like, you can pedal the knees forward, inhaling the right knee forward. And as you exhale, actively pushing the left heel down into the mat, stretching through the Achilles tendon and the calf. And then reversing it on the opposite side, moving with your own breath, slowly and purposefully. Use the breath throughout your practice. And then inhaling deeply, come up high on all 10 toes, lifting the heels, lifting the hips. And as you exhale, think of keeping the hips elevated, but soften the heels to the mat. Chest moves closer to the ankles. belly button closer to the thighs. And then inhaling, sweep the right foot forward between the palms, the left knee is down and the gaze is up, making sure that knee doesn't get ahead of the ankle to protect the knee joint, keeping the ankle stacked directly under that knee. Inhale once again deeply, and as you exhale, now step the left foot forward to meet the right, big toes to touch, head is down and relaxed. Inhaling, sweep the arms all the way up and back. Exhale the arms forward and down at your sides. Standing at your side, arms at your side. Repeating on the left side, inhale deeply. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale up and back. Exhale, fold, head is down and relaxed. Inhale, left leg back, knee down, gaze up, filling the lungs. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, knee down, gaze up, filling the lungs. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, sweep up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Retain the breath, finding plank. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, V. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Retain the breath, finding plank. We'll hold this last plank. The wrists are stacked directly under the shoulders. Straight, strong line of energy from the crown of the head through the heels. Ankles and knees are together. Continuing to breathe with long, slow inhales and exhales. And hold. And breathe. And hold. and breathe. Inhale. Exhale slowly, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to V, holding this last inverted V, ankles together. Think of actively pushing the palms away from the hips. Either keep the ankles together or moving with the breath. If you prefer, you can pedal the knees forward and back. Lubricating the ankle joints, the knees, the hips. And finally, inhaling deeply, lift the hips and the heels high up into the sky. And keeping the hips elevated as you exhale, soft heels down to the mat, chest moves to the ankles, belly button to the thighs, flattening the spine. And then inhaling, draw that foot forward between the palms, gazing up. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left, head is down and relaxed. Engaging the core, sweep the arms forward and up, reaching way up and back. Exhale the arms down to your side. Simply close the eyes, avoid the tendency to want to fidget. Simply standing with awareness on the breath. Noticing any sensations in the body. Tingling in the limbs. Perhaps warmth radiating through the body. Notice if you can sense the heart beating in the chest. Begin to consciously slow the breathing. Begin to voluntarily slow the heartbeat, returning it to its resting rate. And maintaining that inward focus with eyes closed. On your next inhale, reach the arms straight forward in front of you with the palms facing down. To challenge your balance here as you inhale, lift the heels 1 inch off the mat, coming to balance on the balls of the feet. Using the breath as your anchor. With the inhale, bringing balance and stability into the posture. Using the breath just as you would trying to thread a needle. By controlling the breath, you control the posture. Inhaling, lift the heels another inch. And as you exhale, keep the arms extended but soften the heels down to the mat and begin to slowly squat down in one smooth motion, like your back is sliding along a tree trunk. Engaging the core all the way down to the sit bones touch, and then gently rolling out into Shavasana. Keeping the awareness on the breath, allowing it to find its natural rhythm. The feet are mat width apart and palms facing up. Just relax. 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 On your next exhale, draw the ankles together and inhale the arms overhead, stretching from fingertips to toes, filling the lungs. And as you exhale, release. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll to the right side, resting the right cheek on the right arm, palm of the left hand flat on the mat in front of your chest. Just take a couple of cleansing breaths here. And whenever you're ready, push into that left palm and swing yourself around, coming to a child's pose. With your feet at the back of the mat, big toes touching. Either bringing the knees together or the knees apart. Whatever feels better for you today. You bring the forehead to rest on the mat or on a block. And as you inhale, feel the belly pressing into the thighs, creating space. And as you exhale, feel the back softening down towards the earth. With the backs of the palms resting alongside the soles in the classic child's pose. Feel the shoulders just release, wrapping around the knees. Feeling the stretch through the entire surface of the back as you rest in balasana. Inhale, deeply filling the lungs. And as you exhale, begin to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Chin comes up last. Preparation for the asana portion of our practice this evening. As you inhale now, reach for opposite elbows. Exhaling, draw the elbows forward, coming down into a modified tabletop, stacking the elbows directly under the shoulders. The knees are hip width apart, stacked directly under the hips. Your choice this evening. If you have a headstand practice, are familiar with the Sivananda 8 steps to headstand, you can now proceed moving into your headstand practice, pausing at each step, moving with the breath. Those who will continue with dolphin plank, not doing the headstand practice, we'll tuck our toes now, and as we inhale, lift the hips up, straightening the legs, drawing the crown of the head down to the mat, flattening the back. As you exhale, come forward into plank, drawing the face out over the wrists. Inhale, drawing the head back into dolphin, crown of the head down to the mat. Exhaling forward, moving at your own pace, in your own rhythm with the breath. Using the full range of motion for the entire inhale. Exhaling forward, using the entire exhale. Counting 12 iterations forward and back. If you need to in between, you can drop the knees, returning to child's pose. And once you've completed your 12 iterations, do return to child's pose, allowing the breath to settle. Those in the headstand practice will continue another 15 seconds, relaxing the feet, relaxing all of those muscles that aren't needed to hold the posture, the facial muscles, the leg muscles. Awareness again on the breath, whether moving or in stillness, bringing energy, balance, and stability. And finally now in headstand, come out under control, following the 8 steps. Returning to child's pose. Those in the dolphin plank, joining your fellow students in child's pose. Forehead resting on the mat, allowing the breath to settle. And whenever you feel the breath is settled, inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, keeping the eyes closed as you do, returning to Shavasana. See if you can notice the subtle ways that the breath changes as the body moves from one posture to the next. Relaxing in Shavasana. Allowing the breath to simply find its natural rhythm. On your next exhale, draw the ankles together. And this time we'll bring the palms face down alongside the body. You can gently tuck the thumbs under the hips to support the lower back. Today we'll do the bridge pose. So inhaling, we'll bring the soles of the feet flat on the mat, hip width apart. Scooting the heels up closer towards the buttocks. You can almost tickle the backs of the heels with the fingertips. And now as you inhale, actively push into the heels, lifting the hips up, pushing into the arms. And then exhaling, slowly roll down. And when the sit bones touch, moving with your own breath, inhale once again, lifting the hips higher still. Exhale, slowly coming down for a third time, inhaling. Come up highest yet, and this time we'll hold the posture, but continuing to breathe as we do. The palms are either facing down, or if you like, you can interlace the fingers under the body, drawing the elbows and the shoulder blades closer together by rocking gently from side to side. Inhaling as you lift the hips up. Think of actively drawing the collarbone closer to the chin. Actively pushing into the heels. At the same time, think of squeezing a block between the knees, keeping the legs parallel. Continuing with long, slow inhales and exhales. Inhale deeply, coming up highest yet. And as you exhale, slowly releasing one vertebrae at a time. Extending the legs out on the mat. And inhaling the arms overhead, stretch from fingertips to toes, pointing the toes, reaching with the fingers as you fill the lungs one last sip, and exhale, release. Bring the palms to rest on the tops of the thighs, ankles are together. Actively engage the core muscles as you inhale, come to sit right up using the strength of the core only. Sitting with the toes actively flexed towards the knees, back of the knees pressing into the mat. Bring the palms to rest on the thighs or comfortably alongside the thighs on your mat. As you inhale, think of drawing the crown of the head up to the sky. As you exhale, continue to sit upright and alert, but relax the facial muscles. Preparation for seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhaling, sweep the arms forward and up, palms facing each other, gaze follows. Up between the palms, continuing to breathe, holding. Think of actively holding this line from fingertips down to hips. Inhaling, reaching for the sky. And as you exhale, begin to actively hinge through the hips, keeping it all in one plane. Coming forward until you're ready for the next inhale, and then stop. Reach with the fingertips and crown of the head, bring length into the spine once again, and then exhaling, hinge forward further. Continuing to move in this fashion with the breath at your own pace. Hinging forward only as much as you can continue to keep the arms straight, upper arms in line with the ears. Fingertips reaching out. Finding length in the spine. Using the breath to take you there as opposed to forcing anything, which we never do when practicing yogasana. Use the breath to naturally take you there. Keeping the ankles together, the toes actively flexed towards the knees. And now inhale, reach forward as far as you can. And exhaling, actively bring the arms down to reach for the ankles, for the shins. Or if it's available to you, interlacing the fingers around the soles of the feet, drawing the face into the shins, into the ankles. Continuing to bring length into the spine with the inhale. Continuing to soften the spine down to the earth in your forward fold with the exhale. Avoiding any tendency to want to pull with the arms, but rather use the breath to take you there. And finally, on your next exhale, reach the fingers as far forward as you can, even reaching past the ankles with the wrists if it's available to you. And then inhaling, reach all the way up, up, up to the sky. And as you exhale, palms down to your sides. Supporting yourself from behind with the fingers pointing away from you. Ankles are together. Preparation for reverse incline plane. Inhaling, actively lift the hips up, drawing all 10 toes down to the mat. And as you exhale, allow the head to gently fall back. Continuing to hold the hips with the inhale. Relaxing the head, the facial muscles with the exhale. Come up a little higher still with the inhale. And now exhaling, slowly come down, dropping the hips. And then swing yourself around, coming to lie down on your belly with your face where your feet were. Make a pillow with the hands, placing the right hand over the left, resting the right cheek on the right palm. The big toes are touching, heels are gently flopped out to the sides. With the inhale, feel the belly pressing into the mat. And with the exhale, feel the lower back release and relax. Relaxing in your crocodile pose, Makarasana. On your next exhale, draw the ankles together. Bring the forehead to rest on the mat. And bring the palms alongside the chest, fingers spread wide like you're about to do a push-up. Keeping the arms towards the body, the elbows are pointing up into the sky, ankles are together. And now as you inhale, think of brushing the forehead, nose and chin along the mat, drawing the gaze up. Using the upper back strength only, arching up through the cervical spine. And if it's available to you, even floating the palms up off the mat, emphasizing the upper back in holding the posture. Relaxing the tops of the feet, relaxing the facial muscles. Continuing to breathe long, slow inhales and exhales. Inhaling, come up a little higher still. And as you exhale, if the palms are raised, soften the palms to the mat. And on your next inhale, use about 10% arm strength, coming into a fuller expression of your cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Drawing the gaze up to the sky. Pulling the palms down and back towards the hips, emphasizing the strength, the lengthening of the upper spine, the thoracic spine. Now exhaling, begin to slowly come down. Finally brushing chin, nose, and forehead to the mat. Make a pillow with the palms once again, this time resting the left cheek. Big toes touching, heels just falling out to the sides. Relax. Om. On your next exhale, draw the ankles together. And this time we'll bring the forehead to rest on the mat once again. Preparation for the seated or the floor bow, the Dhanurasana posture. So now as you inhale, bring the heels up towards the buttocks. Keep the ankles together and reach for the outside edge of the ankles with the respective hands. Drawing the ankles together, drawing the knees together, keeping it all in one line. And now as you inhale, think of actively pulling the ankles and the wrists up towards the sky at the same time, visualizing an archer drawing his bow. Naturally bringing the gaze up and lifting the knees up off the mat. Continuing to breathe with each inhale, keeping the ankles together, lifting wrists and ankles to the sky. And then exhaling, slowly coming down, releasing the ankles, bringing the palms alongside the body. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, push yourself up into a tabletop. Exhaling, come down with the hips to the heels, coming into extended child's pose. Walking the fingertips with the inhale towards the front of the mat, actively bringing length into the spine. With each inhale, holding that spot with the fingers. As you exhale, soften the spine down towards the earth, hips to heels. With each inhale, reach once again, crawling with the fingertips. Like a spider, two spiders trying to actively get away from the body. Holding that spot and exhaling, bringing length into the spine. And then inhale deeply, filling the lungs. As you exhale, slowly roll up, just dragging the palms back along the mat as you do. Chin comes up last. And then shifting your weight to one side, we're going to bring the right leg outstretched on the mat. Preparation for seated half spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. We'll bring the left sole of the foot over top of that right knee, flat on the mat. Actively engaging the right toes towards the right knee, flexing them. Supporting yourself from behind with the left arm. Fingers pointing away, the back of the palm drawn in towards the base of the spine. Almost as if the left arm were a second spine. Hugging that left knee in with the right arm as you inhale, draw the crown of the head up to the sky. And as you exhale, hug the knee in tighter. Checking in with your posture, making sure that it's square. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, hugging that knee, that left knee with the right arm, gently bring it into a twist. Slowly drawing the gaze out over that left shoulder. And either continue in this fashion, moving with the breath, or to challenge yourself further as you inhale, reach with the right fingertips to the sky. And as you exhale, twist to the left, bringing that right elbow to the outside of the left knee, reaching down for the right pant leg, the right knee, or ultimately for that left ankle. Using the breath once again, finding length with the inhales, finding your twist naturally with the exhale. Keeping it meditative with the eyes closed wherever possible in your practice. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly unwind, uncrossing the legs, this time outstretching the left leg to the mat, left toes actively flex towards the knee, and cross the right sole of the foot over the left knee. Hugging that right knee in with the left arm and supporting yourself from behind with the right arm. Bringing the back of that right palm up towards the base of the spine as you inhale, the crown of the head to the sky. And as you exhale, actively hugging that right knee with the left arm. Checking in with your posture, using your breath. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, continue hugging the left knee, but begin to bring it into a twist, this time drawing the gaze out over the right shoulder. Whatever you did on the opposite side, continuing here as you inhale to challenge yourself, reach with the left fingertips. Exhaling, twist to the right, bringing that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, reaching down for the left pant leg, the left knee, or for the right ankle. Relaxing those parts of the body that aren't needed in the posture. The facial muscles. In particular, we tend to hold a lot of tension in the face and in the neck. Learning to relax those parts of the body that aren't required to hold the posture channels more energy to those parts of the body that are needed. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, begin to unwind this time, hugging both knees in towards the chest, soles of the feet flat on the mat. As you inhale, hug the knees, draw the crown of the head to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the forehead down to the knees, arching through the back. Inhale, hugging the knees tight to the chest, crown to the sky. Exhale, forehead to knees, arching through the back, moving with the breath. Inhale, coming back to neutral. And as you exhale, we're going to shift the weight forward. And we're going to come to stand on our mat for our balancing today. We'll do the tree pose. So Janice will get you to face the trees. You can open your eyes here for the tree pose. Standing about 3/4 to the top of the mat. To begin, we're going to actively engage down through the right side of the body, firmly planting the right sole of the foot into the mat. Feeling the entire surface of the foot engaged and planted into the mat. Engaging through the right calf and the thigh. Engaging through the core muscles, inhaling the belly button up and back towards the spine. The arms are relaxed down at your sides, palms facing forward. And now on your next inhale, bend the left knee and touch the left toes to the mat, rotating the left knee out to the side. And your choice, either bringing the left sole of the foot to press against the right ankle, the right calf, or reaching down with the hand, pulling that left foot all the way up to the inside edge of the right thigh. Bringing the palms forward and down at your sides, finding a spot straight ahead. Something not moving, drawing your gaze there and using the breath once again to bring stability. The breath is your anchor in the posture. Inhaling, bringing length, feeling the crown rising to the sky. Drawing that left knee out to the side, further back. At the same time as you exhale, bringing the left hip forward, keeping both hips square to the front of your mat. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, bring the palms together to heart center, namaskar. Inhale once again, bringing the arms up, outstretched overhead, opening the arms, opening the fingers, opening the branches of your tree. Actively pushing that left sole into the tree trunk of the right side of the body. Using the breath to hold the posture. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, draw the palms together and down to heart center. Inhale, bring the palms down and facing forward. And as you exhale, rotate the left knee forward and bring the left foot down. Pedal through the feet, restoring the circulation in the right side of the body. Now begin to actively engage through the left side of the body, repeating it on the left side. Pressing firmly down into the mat with the left sole, engaging the left calf, the thigh, the core muscles. Inhale, finding length, drawing the crown up, bending the right knee, repeating on the right side what you did on the left. Wherever the foot was, put it in the same place on this opposite side. Keeping your gaze fixed and forward, awareness on the breath. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, bring the palms to heart-centered namaskar, pressing the palms together, elbows to the side. Inhaling, think of actively rotating the right knee out at the same time as you rotate the right hip forward. Inhaling, reach the arms outstretched for the sky, separating the palms and the fingers. Actively pushing that right sole into the left side of the body. If you fall out, simply come right back in, no judgment, moving and working with the breath. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, draw the palms together and down to heart center. Inhale, open the palms to face forward and down, and exhale, rotate the right knee forward, pedal the knees out. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Gaze follows. Preparation for standing forward fold, Padahastasana. Exhaling, forward fold, bringing the head down. Bending the knees only as much as you need for the hands to reach or the fingertips to reach. And now if it's available to you, you can even reach behind the ankles or behind the calves, straightening the legs. On the inhale, drawing the crown of the head down to the mat, and exhaling, think of actively pulling with the arms, drawing the face into the knees, into the shins. Moving once again with the breath, using the breath as your leverage. Inhale deeply. And now as you exhale, bend through the knees and just allow the head to hang loose and limp. Arms dangling at your sides. If you like, you can reach for opposite elbows. Slowly sway the elbows from side to side, forward and back. Gently nod the head yes. Gently shake the head no. And releasing the arms, just allow the arms and the head to hang in a rag doll, nice and loose. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time, chin comes up last. And then coming to stand, we'll rotate 90 degrees on the mat. So we're coming to face the forest on this side. Preparation for Trikonasana, the triangle pose. In this version today, we're going to bring the feet twice hip width apart and parallel. Inhaling, we'll reach the arms outstretched with the palms facing down, like someone is actively playing tug of war with your fingertips, drawing length through the arms. With the inhale, think of reaching the crown of the head up to the sky, engaging the core, bringing the belly button up and back towards the spine. Rotate the right palm up towards the sky, and on your next inhale, reach with the right fingertips, and exhaling, gently bump the hips right and begin to bend through the left side, emphasizing the stretch in the right side of the body more than the bend. Feeling the stretch with each inhale from the right fingertips all the way down through that outside edge of the right foot. Keeping it all in one plane, moving with the breath. If the left hand is resting on the left leg, make sure that there's no weight on that left hand. Make sure that the core is actively engaged doing most of the work. Keeping that left ear pinned towards the upper right arm. Now inhaling, coming back to neutral, palms facing down. This time rotate the left palm up to the sky, and inhaling, reach the left fingertips up to the clouds. Exhaling, bump the hips left and bringing it into a bend on the right side. Reaching with the inhale, actively engaging the core. No weight in the right palm. Feel the stretch through the left side of the body from left fingertips to the outside edge of the left foot. Keeping that upper left arm pinned towards the left ear. Inhale, come all the way back to neutral. And exhale, bring the palms down to your sides. Heel toe the feet together. And come to stand once again at the head of your mat, about 3/4 to the top. Feet are slightly separated and parallel for stability. And inhaling with eyes closed, bring the arms outstretched in front, palms facing down. And as you exhale, begin to slowly squat down in one smooth motion as the back is sliding down along a tree trunk, actively engaging the core until the sit bones touch and rolling out into Shavasana. Doing one final tense and release before final Shavasana. Keeping the palms facing up, arms at a 45-degree angle. The limbs are nice and straight. As you inhale, float the arms and legs 3 inches off the ground and begin to actively tense the muscles in the arms, tense the muscles in the legs, the calves, the thighs, forearms, biceps, triceps, deltoids. Squeeze the fists tight. Open the fingers wide, palms facing up, and drop. Relax. Squeezing the buttocks, lift the hips up off the mat. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, lift the chest up off the mat. Squeeze and lift the chest. Lift and relax. Exhaling, actively push the lower back into the mat. Squeeze out all the air with the diaphragm and relax. Inhaling, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Exhaling, shrug the shoulders down to the ankles. Inhaling, float the head 1 inch off the mat and actively squeeze all the facial muscles to the tip of the nose like you just drank a really sour drink. Squeeze tight, 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 and relax. Open the eyes wide. Open the mouth as wide as you can. Inhaling, draw the gaze back, stick out the tongue as far as you can, and exhale with a big sigh. Relax. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly roll your head to the right. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale slowly to the left. Inhale back to neutral. And exhale, push the back of the neck firmly into the mat and relax. Keeping the palms up, opening the arms 45 degrees or even into a T, really opening up the shoulders. Get comfortable in your final Shavasana. And listening to my voice as if it were your own internal thought process. My feet and legs are relaxing. Feet and legs are relaxing. My feet and legs are relaxed. My hips and buttocks are relaxing. Hips and buttocks are relaxing. My hips and buttocks are relaxed. My abdomen and lower back are relaxing. Abdomen and lower back relaxing. My abdomen and lower back are relaxed. My chest, shoulders, and upper back are relaxing. Chest, shoulders, and upper back are relaxing. My chest, shoulders, and upper back are relaxed. My arms and elbows are relaxing. Arms and elbows relaxing. My arms and elbows are relaxed. My wrists, palms, and fingers are relaxing. Wrists, palms, and fingers relaxing. My wrists, palms, and fingers are relaxed. My neck, jaw, and my tongue are relaxing. Neck, jaw, and tongue are relaxing. My neck, jaw, and my tongue are relaxed. My cheeks, eyes, and eyelids are relaxing. Cheeks, eyes, and eyelids are relaxing. My cheeks, eyes, and eyelids are relaxed. My temples, forehead, and crown are relaxing. Temples, forehead, and crown are relaxing. My temples, forehead, and crown are relaxed. My entire body is relaxing. My entire body is relaxing. My entire body is relaxed. Relax. 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 Bringing awareness back to your body. Begin to lengthen the breath. Feel the belly rise on the inhale, softening to the spine upon exhale. Begin to gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes, rotate the wrists and the ankles. Turn the arms and legs in and out. And on your next exhale, draw the ankles together, inhaling the arms overhead. Stretch from fingertips, one last big stretch filling the lungs. And as you exhale, release. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll to your right side, resting the right cheek on the right arm. Palm of that left hand pressing down through the earth, making that connection down to the planet. Recognizing in gratitude the role that this planet has in our well-being. And whenever you're ready, push into the left palm, and we'll return to our cross-legged position, the top of the mat, closing off our practice as we began. Hands are resting in the knees in Yoga Mudra. The eyes are closed as you inhale. Draw the crown of the head up to the clouds. And as you exhale, continue to sit upright and alert, but relax the shoulders and facial muscles. Inhale, chanting 3 ohms together. Om. 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 Asatoma satgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityoram mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace peace peace. And bringing the palms together in tribute to the gurus of the lineage who bring us this practice. Om Bolo Satguru Sivananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Bolo Swami Vishnudev Ananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Namah Shivaya. It's been my honor and privilege to guide you in your outdoor practice this evening. I hope you have a wonderful, restful rest of the evening. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.